Do you know how common cat stealing is? Someone stole my cat. I was a kid. My dad abandoned me and my two sisters, so to cheer us up, my mum bought us two cats. Tilly and Dilly. We were told they were girls and then we found out they were boys. Tilly and Dilly. Tilly, we ended up renaming Mr. Dribbles because he just used to dribble everywhere. And Dilly, we called Cheeseburger because he was fat. I'm 8 years old. Mr. Dribbles, aka Tilly, was my favourite cat. And I'm pretty sure I was Dribbles' favourite as well. This cat used to let me put it in a buggy. You know those like baby Annabelle buggies? This cat used to let me put it in a buggy and push it around the estate. Loved that cat. And we had a cat flap in our door so that the cats could go in and out whenever they wanted. My mum would lock it at a certain time so they weren't out at night. One day, Mr. Dribbles didn't come home. Cheeseburger came back, which wasn't a surprise because it was dinner time, so Cheeseburger came back. Mr. Dribbles didn't come back. So me and my sisters were like crying our eyes out. My mum's not too panicked because she's like, oh, well, it's probably just exploring, like, Mr. Dribbles will come back. It got to 9 p.m. and Mr. Dribbles hadn't come back, so my mum has got the cat biscuits and is, like, shaking them. You know when you go outside and you shake them? Mr. Dribbles didn't come back. 2 months went by. We had grieved Mr. Dribbles. We assumed that Mr. Dribbles was probably dead. But we weren't sure because our cats were chipped. So we thought, well, if something's happened to it, if something's happened to Dribbles and it's been taken to a vet, we'd know. 2 months go by. I'm still thinking about Mr. Dribbles every day. Standing on the balcony, talking to like one of our neighbours, looked down, because we lived in a maisonette, so we had an upstairs and downstairs, and there were people that lived below us. So I'm standing on the balcony, I looked down at the garden below, and it's Mr. Dribbles. Mr. Dribbles is there! Basically, we found out, through rumours around the estate, that this person, this old crazy lady, took Mr. Dribbles and kept him in her house. Doors locked, windows locked. That's so common. People do that! I just need people to know because people always talk about dog stealing, but cat stealing is just as common. And they will keep that cat. They will steal your cat and keep it locked in the house. I told my mum, don't ever let Mr. Dribbles out again. Mr. Dribbles is now a house cat. My mum was like, no, we have to let the cat out. We have to let the cat out. Anyway, they're both dead now. It was very sad. But Mr. Dribbles never went missing again. If I ever get a pet again, I'm putting a tracker on it.